Hello, Scouts and Scouters. This is Stephen Boyd, Roundtable Commissioner, broadcasting this month from beautiful Showdown, Montana. We're very excited to try out this new forum in the hopes of reaching more people. To kick things off, I'm going to send it over to Dustin with announcements.
Hello everyone, my name is Dustin Shoemake. I'm the Lewis and Clark District Executive. I'm here to share with you some of the ways we communicate in the district and also share with you some upcoming events and announcements. So first of all, the way our district primarily communicates is through our district blog. And so that can be found at lcdistrictcommittee.wordpress.com. And through there you can find information on events coming up, different updates on those events or things to be aware of. Also, you can have those sent to you to your email address. So you'll go to lcdistrictcommittee.wordpress.com and then select the email mailing list, and you'll be able to receive the notifications and informations directly to your email address. We try and send those out at least once a week. You can find our information on our Facebook page, as well as send your information as far as what your units are doing or what your scouts are doing, and share those with other people in the district. And certainly you're always welcome to contact me through calling or texting. That number is 406-404-6071, as well as emailing my email address, dustin.shoemake@scouting.org. To find out things on the council level, you could go to our montanabsa.org website. That's our council website. Scroll down to where it says popular links, and you could select the e-news sign up for our Montana Trails newsletter. So that newsletter is not necessarily things specific to our district here in Great Falls and surrounding areas, but council-wide. So things like camps or trainings or things like that. So for upcoming events, this weekend we have our Merit Badge Academy. That's on February 17th. Registration is taking place on Tentaroo. For all these announcements, or the links will be in the description of this video. Next, we have Silver Beaver nominations that are due on Wednesday, February 28th. The Silver Beaver is the highest award that a council can recognize a scouting volunteer with. And so if there are those volunteers that you feel deserve that award, please go to our council website, montanabsa.org, and search for Silver Beaver, and you'll find the nomination forms there. March 13th is our annual district business meeting. So what do we do at the business meeting? Well, our district nominating committee will present the nominees for our district members at large, as well as nominees for our district chair and vice chair. Please encourage your charter organization representatives to attend that meeting, because they are a voting member of our district committee, and they represent their organization, and your unit and your scouts. So please have them there so that they can vote and be a part of the district committee. So that's going to take place again on March 13th at 7:30. That meeting will be held at the LDS Church building at 1015 15th Avenue South in Great Falls. We'd also like to have you there as part of that meeting, not only to meet our new district leadership, but also we're going to talk about our district calendar for all of 2018. Oftentimes there's confusion with when events are, why are they scheduled at the times that they're scheduled. And so please come if you'd like to give input or hear more about the events that are going to be taking place for the remainder of the year. We have our Scouting for Food drive on March 10th and 17th. That we're going to have some details following this video from our Scouting for Food chairman, Laura Boyd. Great Falls Community Food Bank relies on us as one of their primary ways of bringing food to needy individuals around Great Falls. So also by way of announcement, we have our National Youth Leadership Training courses coming up this summer. Those are training courses for scouts that are first class rank and 13 years old by June 17th. That training course is so your scouts can learn to be better leaders, and they can be better examples of leadership in their troop. Also, they need staff members. So if you've been a part of NYLT in the past, or your scout has been a part of NYLT in the past, and they're 14 years old, they'd be a great candidate for being a staff member on those courses. And I know the council would love to have them. We'd love to have more representation from our district at those training events. We have our Montana Council Convention coming up on April 27th through the 29th. That's going to be held in Billings. We're going to celebrate all the great things our district has done this year. We're going to celebrate with other districts in the Montana Council. So more information on that in our on our council website, montanabsa.org. We have our council camporee coming up June 14th through the 17th. So for those of you that don't know what a council camper is, it's the equivalent to our council's version of a national jamboree. So a lot of scouts are not able to go to a national jamboree. They're not able to go to a world jamboree. So our council puts on a camporee, and that's probably the closest experience that they might have if they're not able to attend those national and world events. And so it might be a once in a lifetime experience for scouts or to participate as a scout, because they happen only every 4 years. So mark that on your calendar. If you weren't planning on it before, please plan to attend with the rest of the scouts in our district. It's going to be amazing this year. And that's going to be in Townsend, Montana. And then last but not least, what are your summer plans for Scout Camp, Cub Day Camp, and Weeblo's Resident Camp? We really would like to get our scouts to camp. Really, camp is the pinnacle of the scouting experience. Whenever I go around and visit with people and they want to share with me their scouting experience, 9.5 times out of 10, they always want to share a camping experience. Most of those are from attending Boy Scout camp or Cub Day camp. So we're going to have information on our district blog coming up for both those things. If your unit is having challenges with getting boys to Boy Scout camp, one of our premier scout camps, or to another camp, please let me know. I want to help get your scouts to camp, whether it's you don't have enough leaders or parents maybe able to attend with the scouts. It might be a financial issue. Your maybe fundraising didn't go as well as you had hoped it would this year. Please let me know. We'll figure out a way to get your scouts to camp. So with that, I'm going to pass it on over to the next segment here. Thank you all for what you do for our scouts. As parents and volunteers, our scouts will look back on their experiences in scouting, and you'll be the reason for those positive experiences. So thank you very much.
Good evening, good day, Scouting World. This is Laura Boyd, Scouting for Food Chairman, and I'm coming to you kind of live to talk to you about Scouting for Food. We're going to be doing our annual Scouting for Food with the Great Falls Community Food Bank in March 10th. We're dropping off bags, and March 17th we're picking up bags and delivering them to the food bank. So I'm going to show you really quickly, when it comes down to bags, which are donated by Super One Food, Walmart, and Smith's, that you don't want to just try to hang it on like so, because it's just going to blow away. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tie the bag as tight as you can to the door, and sometimes you might have to double knot, but don't pull too tight because you want the people to take it off of their doors. Alright, so make sure you have a representative come and talk to me. Some of the areas have changed. Different unit sizes will be getting different areas of Great Falls.
Hi again. This month's theme is cheerful, and the pack meeting plan is abracadabra. We will have the link to download it provided with this video. In case you all missed it, which I apparently did, the My Scouting app for iOS and Android is out. It's really cool. It lets you take all your training online through your mobile device, and it even has a new youth protection training video, which means you don't have to watch the same old video year after year.
Hello, I'm going to teach you how to access your son's Scoutbook account. I have received an email for my son, Johnny Scout, and I've been set up with a password. I'm going to head to Scoutbook and log in with my email that I was signed up with and the password that they gave me. I'm going to use that password again and type in a new password that's easy for me to remember. I do have some requirements about what type of password you can use, so make sure your password is secure and can be usable. So I've been logged into Scoutbook and I don't have a lot of information here yet. Let's take a look for Johnny Scout's account. So we can see the leaders on this roster, as well as the scouts. Organize it by patrol so we can find him easier. There he is right there. So you can see Johnny Scout has earned some rank here. He's got some Scout, Tenderfoot, and Second Class. He's earned a merit badge. And you can see my profile right here, who I am in relation to Johnny Scout. The first thing I'd recommend doing is going to my profile And let's see. Oh, this is connections, excuse me. We're going to go back to administration and go to my account. We're going to edit the profile. And we're going to create a username. And make sure my address is up to date in case the troop needs to send me any mail. And make sure there's a phone number in there for me in case they need to get a hold of me on a camp out or something. And let's see, we are in Lewis and Clark District. I don't have a BSA number yet, but I'll get one once I get involved with the troop. Apparently that's... Let's try Troop 51 on there. There we go. So I've got a username. I've got my profile pretty much filled out. We can take a look at my connections, and we'll look at Johnny Scout here. Johnny's 13, and he should be able to access his account. Yeah, here we go. We'll invite Johnny. Let's make sure we get his email right so that he gets the gets the invitation. Now Johnny will be able to access his account. He's 13. He has, we've talked about it, and he'll be able to see his advancement. He'll be able to work with other boys easier instead of having to go through one of the scoutmasters or assistant scoutmasters or me as a parent to access his account. So once we're in there, we'll be able to take a look. Let's go back and look at Johnny's advancement real quick. And we can poke around in there. So he's got second class. Look at first class. Now I know on the last camp out he did a lot of this stuff, so I'm going to make sure and check it off. We'll put the date in from the last camp out, which was last weekend. That's close enough for now. We want to leave notes. These people, so Johnny will be able to see the notes. Steve Dogiakos will be able to see it, and I'll be able to see the notes. So Johnny did this at camp in January 2018. Post the note, and we'll save it. So this does not mean that Johnny has completely fulfilled that rank requirement. It just means that I think he's done it, and the senior patrol leader or the assistant scoutmaster or the scoutmaster will verify it. That's what that green check mark. That green check mark means that the requirement has been done, but it needs to be approved still before it's verified. It needs a blue check mark or a gold check mark to be fully finalized. And that can be done by the assistant scoutmaster, by the troop leadership, so the assistant scoutmaster or scoutmaster or any other troop admin who's authorized to do it, or the senior patrol leader can work with him to get that done. So let's take a look at other ranks. So he's got a bit of percentage done for star rank, but that's because he's got a merit badge done in here, right? Again, we see the green star, the green check mark there, hasn't been fully verified, but that's why that shows a percentage. So Steve Dogiakos is his merit badge counselor, and he's been assigned and has administrative rights on here. I as a parent can go in and check each box, and we can show that he did that way back last month. He worked with Steve on that, and I can check that off, and it'll be a green box, but Steve will approve it, and it'll be synced with internet advancement. That is how to use Scoutbook. If you have any questions, please ask Steve Dogiakos. He can help you out. Hi, I'm Steve Dogiakos. I'm your district digital communications chair. Thanks for helping us test out this communication format. Please help us get information to you. Subscribe to the Lewis and Clark District YouTube channel, like the Lewis and Clark District Facebook page, and subscribe to the district newsletter at lcdistrict.wordpress.com. Thanks and happy scouting.